Hi guys! This episode of As the Tarot Turns is brought to you on purpose with purpose. My name is Nacho Mama. Some people call me Crystal, some people call me Criddle, like Riddle with a C. Either way, Nacho Mama is a personality, not a person. Today I want to do a reading for the Leo gang. I will be using the Mythic Tarot, the Everyday Witches Tarot, and the Nightmare Before Christmas. I might pull a Osha Zen card or one from the Rebel deck. We'll see. Before we get started, I want to ring some bells, clear the air, let some angels get their wings. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets their wings. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets their wings. Thanks, universe. Alright, Leo gang, what do we got going on here? I'm going to be using a spread I found in the Nightmare Before Christmas deck that I found to be really informative. It's kind of a new way of reading for me, so it's a little out of my comfort zone, but that's how we grow, right? The first cards I'm going to lay out are what, in universe's opinion, you should let go of. Whether it be a person, place, idea, principles, things. What does universe need to let go of? I mean, what does Leo need to let go of, universe? I'm very dyslexic in some ways, and I kind of talk backwards, so bear with me. What does Leo need to let go of, universe? What does Leo need to let go of? Oop, that one fell out. Knight of Swords, Seven of Wands, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Right away I get rushing into battle for fights that aren't yours without knowing all the facts kind of thing. Hold on. Yeah, right away I get rushing into battle, ready to fight without knowing all the facts. Why do we need to let go of that, universe? Or being very defensive and argumentative. Either way, right away I got this feeling of ready to fight. King of Cups, huh? In reverse. That's the Wounded Warrior. I don't really read reversals because I believe that there is a message in both the positive and the negative. Every lesson is ultimately a blessing, right? It all depends on us, on how long it takes for us to get to that blessing and the lesson. Oop, that just fell apart. Ace of Swords and the Moon. Kitty. Oh yeah? Come here. Ace of Swords with the Moon. With ready to fight. This is guarding your heart. This is ready to slice Seems like you're letting the emotions get the best of you over here. Not thinking rationally. Not using your intuition rationally. Cutting people off with the swiftness to guard your broken heart. Inner conflict. See how this person is in between two people, doesn't want to hear either side. I really feel like somebody's ready to go to war, to somebody else's battle, without knowing all the facts. That could be one scenario. Or there's another scenario where there's two opposing sides that are very important to you and you're being put in the middle of it. But that still kind of goes back to rushing off to war for someone. Be careful of that. Make sure to choose your battles wisely. Strength at the bottom of the deck. What does Leo gain by not rushing off into battle? Either for themselves or for another person. I really feel like it's for another person now. King of Wands. That is definitely knowing all the facts. Choosing your battles wisely. Not letting that fire of yours burn out of control. Being able to establish emotional integrity to avoid a tower. Oh yeah. For those of you out there that are blindly rushing into battle for someone else, I would definitely halt on that one. Definitely halt on that one. You gain to stand better judgment over your fiery passions by not just running to war, man, for something that doesn't serve you. Being put in between other people's battles. Swiftly cutting people off without really thinking about it and letting your emotions and your fire rule away, man. By not doing that, you stand to gain solid ground of your own self, of your own, like I said, putting that wildfire under control there. What do you stand on through this experience? What does Leo stand on through this experience, universe? What sort of tools will this lesson provide? The devil in reverse. By not, you stand to not face tower moments off of impulsive decision making. Not all that shimmers is gold. There's always different truths between someone's truth. There's your truth, there's their truth, and then there's the overall truth. What else does Leo stand for? What sort of lessons does Leo stand on through this universe? The Fool. To not make impulsive decisions based off the devil. That's some pretty solid grounds to stand on with this. I don't know how many times I've rushed into battle for one of my friends and they were at fault, you know, and then you just feel like some sort of dumbass, dude. Don't do it. Yep. The Fool with the Queen of Swords, you stand to gain the taking leaps of truth instead of leaps of devil. The Queen of Swords has a balance of emotional intelligence and factual intelligence, and she sits at her throne and analyzes those things. She don't care if she's going to cut your head off, if you know, from fact, but it's about taking more of the facts instead of more of the feelings. I know fire signs are really passionate, gung-ho, like, yeah, let's get it, you know? This is about gaining control over that wildfire. What's on the other side of this lesson, universe? 3 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. That's the first true meeting. First true meeting of self, of love. What's on the other side of this, universe? For Leo. Seven of Swords. Let's get another one. What's on top of the Seven of Swords? What do you gain out of the Seven of Swords? The Fury's in reverse. That's about not making shady decisions and then beating yourself up about it later. Not jumping hastily into decisions and then end up, you know, into some shady shit that you didn't mean to get yourself involved in. And then having to fight with yourself about it later. Those are valuable lessons to learn. It seems like somebody's trying to put you in some sort of shady involvement. And you're learning how to decipher that for yourself. Yep, the Empress, the Ten of Swords at the bottom. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, the Two of Wands. If you know that, I feel like I need to say this, if you know that somebody that you're dealing with is into something shady, I wouldn't do it. You know that there's a demon in that cave, man. Rather you go into that cave or not is your choice. Don't ever let somebody fool you into thinking that you don't have a choice. Don't ever let somebody guilt you into saying, oh, well, you don't love me if you won't go do this dumb shit with me. Oh, you ain't no ride or die because you won't go do this dumbass shit. It's a lot harder to stand up for yourself and not do dumb shit than it is to fall into that line. The Empress. You gain absolute abundance and fertility. You gain the fertile grounds to plant your seeds in. And the Magician. That is using all of the tools, all of your passion. Where is your heart and your passion and your fire all leading towards? It's about putting all of the tools that the universe has gave you into work for yourself to manifest something magical. Standing up for yourself and not following this wildfire. Kitty. You gain fertile ground in the Magician. Come here, Mimi. Good job, bud. Stay me. Yeah. Walk away. Walk away from whatever you know is shady. The Lovers. You feel really tied to whatever this is. You have a lot of passion for this person that you're going to be rushing into war for. The Leo card at the bottom of the deck. You gain yourself. You gain the know-how, the power, the wisdom. That's what the Magician is. He is all of the elements, all focused in one spot for the best possible outcome with the Empress there. 10 of Cups. That is permanent contentment in the realm of the heart. Rather that be in a love relationship, your families, that's typically in all areas. A permanent contentment in the realm of the heart is nothing that anybody can take from you. That is something that you've earned through being deceitful to yourself, through being deceitful to others, from learning the lessons and applying them to your life. I feel like this isn't the first time that you've been to war for somebody, like, impulsively. Setting you off with the Strength. Another Leo card. You have the strength within you. You have all the tools you need. You've been there, done that. Don't do it again. The only mistakes we make in life are the ones we don't learn from. If it wasn't you, what would you wish that your mom would have done differently? What do you wish that your dad would have done differently? What can you do differently? We have no control over anybody else, but we have control over ourselves. What can you do to change your situation? Rather it be say no. No. Put the brakes on. Not going to war impulsively. Takes a lot more strength to say no sometimes than it does to say yes. I'm going to pull one from the Rebel deck. Rebel. Reevaluate, change your perspective, or fucking quit. I definitely would say reevaluate. Help people, give back, do good shit for humanity. Doing good shit for humanity is leading by example. Lead by example. Shut your mouth and listen. Definitely pay attention to the facts. This Queen of Swords listens to the facts, man. She don't care about your emotions. She listens to the facts. We can't be all fact, no emotion all the time, and we can't be all emotion, no fact. Get some, give some. It will cheer your ass up, right? I'm going to pull one from the Osho Zen. I read from the book from the Osho Zen because I feel like there's very deep messages in the Osho Zen deck. This seems pretty straightforward to me, though. Seems very much that somebody's running off the battle for someone else's battle without thinking about it, without knowing all the facts. And I feel like you've done this before and received tower moments from doing this before. So what are you going to do differently this time? What are you going to encourage someone else to do differently? How are you going to lead by example? Be the change you want to see. Traveling. I think these cards are so pretty. Traveling, traveling, traveling. Life is continuity, always and always. There is no final destination it is going towards, just the pilgrimage, just the journey in itself is life. Not reaching to some point, no goal, just dancing and being in pilgrimage, moving joyously without bothering about any destination. What will you do by getting to a destination? Nobody has asked this, because everybody is trying to have some destination in life. But the implications, if you really reach the destination of life, then what? Then you will look very embarrassed. Nowhere to go, and you have reached the final destination. And in the journey, you have lost everything. You had to lose everything. So standing naked at the final destination, you will look all around like an idiot. What was the point? You were hurrying so hard, and you were worrying so hard, and this is the outcome? Yeah, see? I really feel like universe is telling you not to go fight other people's battles just because you're in a raging wildfire and you love this person. You might not have all the facts, and you don't want to stand there looking like an idiot. For reals. I hope this helps. Much love, you guys, always and always. Remember to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and most importantly, to thy own self be true, man.